And we're live.
Podcast, Bible study podcast announcement, Bible.
What's up, everyone?
podcast.
There's no one here yet. I think it's too early.
Oh, for
People
people to
probably
hear.
people probably working right now. Usually, there's two people. Say hello. Hi.
Hello.
How you guys doing? Uh,
Eh.
What's up, Lucky and Namo and Bonnie and
And
Lewis? What's up,
Lewis.
bro?
And Mega Chow.
Mega Chow.
And Mysterious.
Mysterious
And
Me,
FB.
FB. Facebook is here.
Facebook is here. And Layla. And John.
Lalia.
Oh,
John.
Lalia.
How you guys doing? What's up?
Lalia.
Michael
And Michael
Tobias.
Tobias on Facebook.
So we're on Facebook and YouTube at the
and
same
YouTube.
time. And just we wanted to make a quick announcement for you guys. Well,
I don't know which one to look at.
I think this one because this got more views.
Okay.
But so deleted Facebook again. But you are Facebook.
Which one is this one?
So we're doing a Bible study podcast. We just recorded it 3 days ago.
3 days ago on Monday.
3 days ago Monday. And if you guys want to, you know, what we do is we'll take your guys' Facebook questions and we'll answer them for you in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Bible study questions or Bible questions, and we'll take three per podcast.
So anytime that you've Facebook messaged him, we go through it, and then I pick 3.
Yeah. And we're doing it this way because I have no time to really sit down and type, answer people's questions back, because there's so much.
Yeah. And this way, so many people can not just you get your answers or questions answered, but everyone else can learn, and we learn too, because we have to dig.
Yeah. So I have plenty of messages and emails and IG messages that I just don't have time to go through. So I think this way, if someone else have questions or whatever, they can go to the podcast and they might find their answers there.
Yes, so. And the podcast will be uploaded every Friday. So the first one will be up tomorrow. It's about 45 minutes to an hour long, and
it's gonna be
it'll be on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. So all of those, all you got to do is just send, or all you got to do is just search, School for Prophets Bible Study Podcast. School for Prophets as one word, and
it's on a new channel, by the way, so you guys can subscribe.
And then yes, we're also uploading highlights of them, video highlights of them, on the new YouTube channel, which is SFP Podcast. And so the first one of that will be uploaded tonight, so you can see what we're answering, and it'll be there. It'll also be on the Instagram, School for Prophets Instagram, and on the IGTV. They have TV now on Instagram.
Yeah, so
you could watch it there too.
So we got School for Prophets Instagram now. I just made it a couple of days ago. We have SFP Podcast on YouTube and on Anchor,
iTunes, yeah. All that.
Google Play, all that stuff. And what else?
So there'll be a new video every
week. Maybe 3 videos.
Actually, 3 videos every week. You'll have one on Thursday, Sunday,
and Tuesday.
I went in a weird order. Yeah, that's right. Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday.
Or Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Yeah, however you want to look at it. So you'll have constant content, us answering the questions. But then if you want to download the full podcast, because the highlights are edited down to just 10 minutes. But if you want the full podcast, then that's just every Friday.
So there you go. We have that on, and also another one. I have another IG. It's called God Based. It's really It's about it. What we do is we're, as some of you guys already know, Seventh Day Adventists are pretty much health freaks or health fanatics, and so we'll post up like pictures of healthy food that we can eat, and I believe that
You're providing recipes too.
we could provide recipes too. I mean,
Bam.
it's very simple, like simple diet, simple diet that God has provided for us, and I believe that the health message is the right hand of the gospel, because if you look in Revelation 14, I think it's the first angel, right? The first angel says uh, has the everlasting gospel, and then he says to glorify God. And we did a proof text on what it means to glorify God. You glorify God in your body, as well as everything else in your mind. So, how do you glorify God in your body? Well, you eat healthy. You um, you make sure you have plenty of fresh air, sun, trust in God, rest. So, the God-based IG really is educating people about a God-based lifestyle. So we have that too. So you guys
Nice.
can follow God-based IG.
Well, good food up there.
Yeah.
So to anyone that's just joining now, and again, we're starting a Bible study podcast that'll be uploaded every Friday, and you'll be able to search it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of that stuff. And we'll also upload it on a new YouTube channel called SFP Podcast. And there'll be a new video highlight every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday.
Someone said, could you do a music video about Revelations? I wish I could, if I had like the money to do all that technology and stuff. But
You have a song sort of about Revelation, The
yeah,
Return.
I do have a song.
It's my favorite song by him.
It's called The Return. I don't know. I might do a video on it. I don't know. We'll see.
I got a crazy video idea for that, but it'd be really hard
expensive,
to do.
You mean?
Yes. Very expensive. And you need the right talent.
Someone said, there was someone that said, Michael Tobias said, I sent an email a week or so back. Yeah, I'm probably a week or two backed up with emails and Facebook messages. I've just been super busy with the movie and with like creating podcasts and all that stuff for more content for you guys. Can you make a video debunking the Apostle Paul? Apostle Paul? Why would I debunk the Apostle Paul? K Basinger says, we know that the United States will enforce the mark of the beast, Sunday worship, and all the world will wonder after the beast, the papacy. Yes, that's coming soon, but we shouldn't. I think we should focus more on having a relationship with God and relationship with Christ. Do you have to go?
No, is a IG School for Prophets official? Isn't it just School for Prophets?
It's at School for Prophets. Yeah, it's just at School for Prophets.
No official,
No
just
official.
School for Prophets.
Yeah.
Can I type in this? Oh, I
Yeah.
can.
Explain Ellen White, teach and your thoughts on it. Explain. Ellen White's teachings. I've read The Desire of Ages, The Great Controversy, and some of the health. What is it called? Health Ministry or whatever.
Yeah.
Health Ministry. Really good books. Really good books. Very consistent with the Bible, and there are some things that she says that some of you guys might go over your heads, but simple Bible study, everything she says is biblical.
Yeah, everything I've read and then checked against the Bible, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's impossible for us to know everything that Ellen White says, because we don't have enough time to read all her books.
She's like actually the most published author in the United States.
She's got lots of books.
Yeah.
There's lots of books. There's lots of her writings.
Oh, is it official?
Is it official? Yes. Well, I guess you. Yeah, I guess you say official.
Yes, it's official.
But yeah, she says she's consistent with the Bible, And she says, don't use my writings as if they were scripture. Go to the Bible, she says. So I learn a lot with you, but I need to know something. Is I see things before it happens, why God gave such gift.
Whoa.
Maybe you have the gift of prophecy? Who knows? I would say pray about it. What do you think?
I do know all the prophets had an immediate message to give
Mm-hmm.
to people. It's not like the prophets sat on the message
Mm-hmm.
of whatever they seen, and it's usually always saying it's something to point people to Jesus
Mm.
at the same time too. So that would be a way to check what you're seeing.
Yeah, and Senya's there.
Oh, she's probably gonna look for parking because there is none.
And
She's looking at us like we're crazy.
and what else was I gonna say? What I was gonna say, but yeah, what were we talking about?
The prophet.
Oh yeah. Okay, so God usually when God gives you a message or God gives you something in advance, usually you can tell that it's from God if that message leads you or others to obeying Him and to a relationship with Him and His Son. So
Someone said, "Why do you expect the message so soon?"
why should we expect it so soon? Well,
That's just how it played out in the Bible a lot of the times.
which one?
Well, anytime that a prophet got a message, they would tell it.
Oh,
Right
I thought
away.
he was talking about the mark of the beast.
Oh, maybe.
Why should we expect it so soon? If you're talking about the mark of the beast, if you go to Matthew 24, Jesus gives us a list of signs where it says there's going to be earthquakes and pestilences, wars, rumors of wars, and then after these things is going to be the end. So we see a lot of those things happening now, more so than it was in the past, and a lot of it is like Jesus calls it like birth pains. Yeah, birth pains. So, and a lot of it,
we're close,
Mhm.
but it's not. We're close, but it's not the end. We're not even at the beginning of the end because it's after that, then the end begins. So we're at the end of before the beginning.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
then
sense.
also, the word soon, when Jesus says, "I come quickly" or "I'm coming soon," the word soon, I did a
Word search.
a word search on the word soon, and the word soon doesn't necessarily mean right away. The word soon means inevitable, like it's inevitably gonna come.
It's coming.
So, Danny Blanco says, "What up, Attila? What's up, Danny?
What's up, Danny? We're putting out a podcast weekly, SFP podcast on YouTube."
Yeah. But yeah, we believe that it's probably going to be in our lifetime. So we have to be prepared. We have to focus on Christ. We have to turn our eyes upon Jesus.
That's the only hymn that I know.
Yeah.
We actually sing that to Sophia every night.
Nice.
It's the closing song for our night worship.
It's one of my favorite hymns. That and Softly and Tenderly.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's cool.
Indeed.
And obviously, not everyone is called to do so. What?
Does God Daddy lead you? Oh, he's talking to the.
Oh. Praise God that He led you to preaching on the street for His glory. He's talking about Lewis.
Oh.
I think he's from Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken, and he's a street preacher.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So James says, I go to church on Saturday. Do I have to be? Oh, if I go to church on Saturday, do I have to be a Seventh-day Adventist? I think the Seventh-day Adventist Church is one of the main churches that have Sabbath services.
Yeah, there's a good some of them that do.
Yeah.
I have friends that aren't Adventists and they keep the Sabbath.
Yeah. And there's another one. It's called Church for God.
It's either Church for God or Church of Christ. One of those. Oh, Michael, will it always be at this time? So it's not a live podcast. We'll have highlights uploaded every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays, and then audio recording of the podcast will be uploaded every Friday, probably in the afternoon. And you'll be able to get that at anchor.fm/School for Profits, or soon it'll be up on Apple Podcasts, and then you can just subscribe to that Apple Podcast or even Spotify, and you can subscribe to that channel.
True.
So you'll get the updates.
True. Okay, someone said, what is it?
Don't you have a session?
Yeah, I do. I gotta go, actually. Sorry, guys. I gotta go. I forgot I have a, that's what I'm here for.
That is why you're here.
I have a session. I have to go upstairs. So we might go live again sometime. I don't know. When are we gonna, I don't know.
But tonight, check out the YouTube or the Instagram. We'll have the first video up from the podcast.
Yep. Oh yeah,
right.
it's 3:08 already.
Yep.
I'm late.
It's the first one's about 5 signs that you know that you're at the right church.
So for you who is asking about the church, Seventh Adventist Church, there are 5 signs for you to know that the Seventh Adventist Church is the right church. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that SFP podcast on YouTube and on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Anchor,
IG, Instagram, IGTV. All right, guys.
Peace out. Praise God always.
Peace and love all.